till they see sick. Do it right the first time, they all try to remix. Yeah, they grinded, but we grinded different. Tell them they time is ticking, but we time a fish. Bet not leave a minute, stop it. Something like the goat off in their pocket. Whole squizzy riding with me, who gon' stop it? My day ones here to dance at the beginning. So you know it's only right, that's how we came all the way from losing to
who?
winning. Yeah, I did it, but it ain't just me.
Probably playing a regular game.
Share with the whole team. Congratulate the whole team. Cause when you riding like we riding with
That's the same build. He never did no other build because he been on this
the
up.
whole team. Share with the whole team. Congratulate the whole team. Cause when you riding like we riding with each other, ain't no hiding this.
We're situated about 8 miles west of New York City at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford. Today, it's week 12 of the NFL season, and we've got a good one in store between the Carolina Panthers and the New York Giants. Is upon us. It's week 12 of the NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. Pulls it in at the 13. And up to about the 26-yard.
Man, you gotta get white jersey, nigga. You know that? I'm playing that shit.
The world mine if I want to. Make the world mine cause I want to. I'll pull the sword out the border, walk a floor full of cobras. Go to war with you all, we can brawl toe to toe. I can tighten loops in my lace and make lightning lose in a race. I make fire cool and come back from the triangle in Bermuda. I can suit up, live in the moon, working and outsmarting computers. I can outswim all the tuna, and that's without a scuba. So in the laws of nature, I'm breaking the rules. Only thing I'm bad at is being a loser. I can make time traveling a surprise. Make graveyards feel alive. Break the immortal down to his demise. Look up and beam to the stars so you can turn off the lights. I come alive in the dark. And I keep getting.
What you want, fool?
We welcome everybody to the Garden State. EA Sports coverage of the NFL finds us at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Today, it's week 12 of the NFL season, and we've got a good one in store between the Carolina Panthers and the New York Giants. The final playoff
that Kobe build is trash. I ain't gonna hold you. That thing is trash. That Kobe build is trash, fool. Like, that shit, I'm so upset that they made him like that, fool. Nah, for real, that Kobe build is garbage, fool. Like, it's not even funny how garbage that shit is, fool. No, I ain't delete it. I still got it. I ain't deleting that shit. I ain't gonna delete it, but it's on trash.
They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
They're such a talented team at defending the perimeter and taking away throws to the outside. Great confidence, great skill.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. On play action. They'll throw. And the giant rush gets home as down he goes. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
All right, partner, I'm going to be Captain Obvious right here. Not the start you're looking for offensively, right? Incomplete pass followed by a sack.
And when he went down, it looked like that right ankle got turned, but thankfully he popped up okay, and they breathed a sigh of relief on that sideline. Under pressure, they got him again. Dexter Lawrence.
It seems like the face the way they look. Seems like the color of their skin and all that. Oh no! I mean, if you start a whole new joint, you can. The build never deletes; it stays on there. Like the build stays on there. Like if I wanted to go start a whole new build, like a whole new career, the build gonna stay on there. It's just gonna be the
And it'll be Giant football 1st and 10. Good starting field position for the New York Giants here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. They'll start out on the ground. It's Saquon Barkley. And a hard-earned yard there as he ran through one would-be tackler. It's 2nd down. Well, this defense for the Panthers, they played extremely well last week in the win over Atlanta.
And I think our statistician, we ended up having to bring the blue tent and put it around him for a while because he was an injury from having to write down all the turnovers his team forced. 5, 6, 7, 8. Absolutely unbelievable. I hope he'll recover.
And no pickles, no tomato. Deluxe. Make sure it's deluxe.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Yeah, yep. And make sure they get you Chick-fil-A sauce and mayonnaise and ketchup.
Again, it's Barkley. And this one not going anywhere. They get him at the 44 for a gain of just a yard.
He's definitely tough to get down. We just saw it right there. But how about what we did see? Pursuit, wrap up, and then the big finish with the tackle.
They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the 1st down.
I'm not very sure, really.
That's complete to the tight end, Everett. And he's able to take it across midfield.
What?
Going out of bounds.
Hey, Young.
So they accept the penalty.
Nah, fool, this don't just call offensive pass interference. Like, what? That's insane. You don't want to play me in this, boy. I'm telling you, fool, this is not what you want to play. I'm not going to.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. It's caught by Mike Evans. And to the 46 he goes and no further. So he is well short of the 1st down marker. It'll be a gain of 12, but it will also lead to 4th down. And that catch, he just hit number 800 in his NFL career.
And just think, that puts you in top 35 range all time in the NFL in terms of number of catches. One significant guy in that number, Shannon Sharp, who was a tight end. That's big-time play right there.
They're going to try and throw. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Dante Jackson picks it, and the Panthers are going to take possession of the football. And, Charles, that's now 4 interceptions over his last 3 halves of football, because, remember, he threw 3 picks last week.
Starting to wonder if maybe defenses and those coordinators have identified something on tape with what he's doing, maybe a movement, maybe the way he's moving his shoulders. Who knows what it could be? He could have a few tells out there that they're keying in on and allowing defenses to get to the football a little bit faster. People steal signals. Maybe sometimes they can figure out what the quarterback's doing just by his movements.
The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. That caught by Trimble. And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43. Now on 3rd down, they'll need to get it to the 36 to pick up the 1st. Back to throw. And he will find the open man. It's DJ Moore. And he'll cross over out of bounds.
I'm really locked in on this nigga, man. He thinks he got to win this shit. He got me fucked up.
18 yards on his first catch of the game. It's a first down. Straight ahead, this is Cannon. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. Pretty effective run there, and now they can start to smell that end zone.
Pound the rock. Make sure you use your O-line to set the tone of dominance and physicality, and pound the rock.
A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
On third down,
I thought I just let the nigga.
he will have the first down before he's tackled at the 12.
I'm about to blow this nigga out. Watch this.
Able to convert with a gain of
All right.
4.
Don't make me say the screen and turn up on your ass.
So efficient on picking up third downs in the top 5 in the NFL. It's all a mindset, and I'm guaranteeing it started in the offseason. Third downs important.
You did not just let him do that, man. I stayed inside, you fucking bum.
With touchdown number 12 on the year. And the Panthers take the
I'm gonna blow
early
this nigga
turnover
out.
and
Watch this.
convert it into an opening touchdown.
First quarter, he's up 7-9.
Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Fields it right around the goal line. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. We're going to pause here. There appears to be a Panther who is shaken up on that last play. We'll get an update when we return to MetLife Stadium. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in.
And the defense loses him. It's complete. And he's going to step out of bounds at the 35-yard line. A big play there for the Giants. 43 yards.
A lot of running backs in the passing game, they're just used to check it down to them or maybe dump off passes. This guy, they use him to stretch the field, don't they?
The stretch it right there, turned it into a really nice game. So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35. Throwing Jones. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. The Giants at 9-2 to start play. And they come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Jones. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. It'll be a gain of just a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. Now Jones. He turned that into a nice gain. Gets him 8 yards closer for 3rd down. They'll try to run for it with Barkley. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play.
What you playing, my career? I'll be playing my career. You do?
Looking to throw. Jones. And he's got it. Touchdown, Giants. Mike Evans. A 5-yard touchdown. And the Giants are an extra point away from evening this one up. Extra point try good by Goodell. And we are tied at 7. So I'll leave it at 7 now as they kick it away. Very short kick taken right at the 20.
Hey, yo, ass, fucking go, man. Let's go! Go, man. Beat this nigga ass, man. What the fuck is this? Good.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive.
Yeah,
the offense running out, and they are charged up, ready to go after reaching the end zone on their last drive.
And normally I'd warn against getting complacent just because they scored the last time.
What are you building the build?
But I don't think there's any worries with this group right now. This is a
what you building?
And they want to keep building off of their last drive. Now they just want the officials to hurry up and play
wow.
So they can
the fuck?
And get back to work.
That's deleting. That's wasting your money, fool.
Here's a 2nd and 7.
Yeah, don't build that, fool. Build something else, fool. Why would you build the same exact position? The fuck? I got every position, fool.
Keep all the receivers alive in a play. Never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Now this one over the middle into the hands of his tight end, complete. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Going to throw right side here, complete. And he's going to be brought down at about the 16. Now the Giants will use the second of their 3 timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. The offense on 3rd down, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This time they face a 3rd and 2. Now back to throw. And that will be incomplete.
What an excellent defensive stand there in the red zone. Nice tight coverage. They certainly recognized how important it was to bring up 4th down here.
They'll set up a throw. And this is caught. He hits more.
That's bullshit.
And the Panthers are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Back to throw again. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there. Forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Hubbard is
That is dumb ass. Fucking wrong too.
lose a couple of yards back to the 3. This is 3rd and goal. As Giants defense, they have withstood the test thus far. He'll drop to throw.
You didn't. Hey, Mo. They didn't. I'm glad he got that shit.
It's such a good drive. You'd hate to have it end in 3. Do you think about going for
Fucking go.
Absolutely. I mean, the fact that they moved the ball so well should lead you to the decision that maybe we should go for it right here. Also, as a head coach, show some confidence in your team. Let them know you think they can go get it.
Eddie Pinheiro on now. From the right hash at a bit of a tight angle. The kick
Yep,
by
kick him in the field goal.
is good.
I'm about to take off for the dumb ass.
Drive gets him down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
And I have to think
Hey,
that
fool,
maybe
I gotta
they
show
were
you this
even
bad
closer,
blue
that
I
would have
got.
made their
Oh
decision
my god.
tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation,
Dude,
they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
Nothing, fool. They just be on my when they jump in my DM, fool.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to
Man,
begin
one
their
bitch
next
talking about
drive.
motherfucking TikTok.
And they entered play on a
I'll follow
2-game
me
win
on this.
streak, and then they've got the open date on their schedule next week. So this is a group that's really looking to hit the break on a high note.
And this will obviously be a tough game for
Come
them.
on, get on. Get on.
Here and make it 3 in a row, they get to heal up after that. You got to think that's an ideal
I'm gonna try this man now. I'm gonna go stop.
He's
He
able
gonna
to
stop
rip off
this shit.
32 on that one. It's
He
a
gonna have to
first
stop
down.
this shit. He gonna have to stop it.
Back to throw. Jones.
Mm.
And that is incomplete.
Looks like they went for the combo play there. A nice ample gain on the ground on the previous play. Going for the big shot on that one unsuccessfully.
That nigga Michael Porter King. You know, hey, fool, I reanalyzed that game from last night, fool. You know who the X Factor was?
Jones gonna keep
Nah.
There's the stiff arm.
Oh my God, I knew he was gonna come. No, he wasn't the X Factor. Gordon. That nigga had 22, fool. He was hitting that shit. They was leaving him open, fool. He was hitting that shit.
Defensive back speed.
He was hitting that shit, fool. I was like, oh my God.
And I know every team tells
And he kept on hitting them wide open trey. I said, niggas gonna lose.
there was no chance of catching him.
And then Michael Porter Jr. wasn't helping. This nigga, he was cranking nigga. He was hitting the jump. Then they was getting offensive rebound, giving it back to him. He was hitting that shit. That's it.
Return for a score. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Sitting at first place in the division. They've got an open date on the calendar coming up next week. So, Charles, you and I were talking about this before the game. This one for them kind of has some extra importance.
It certainly does, because if they can get the win here and pad their lead a bit or at least keep pace, then they can really kick their feet up and say a job well done at this point and not have to worry about ball at all until they're back in their facility, back in their meeting room, getting ready for the next game.
Off the play fake. Jones. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And this one is incomplete.
And you just know when that play call came in, their eyes lit up, because anytime you get a chance to take a big shot downfield, that's a lot of fun, and they missed an opportunity.
The Giants going to burn their third and final timeout. And with that, they're now out of timeouts. There's still plenty of time remaining here in this second quarter. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. On 2nd and 10. Jones. That's caught by his tight end, Gerald Everett. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 30. Operating from the gun, Jones.
What the fuck? Hey, bro, you did not just throw that ball like that, Dang Jones. Oh my God. Oh my God.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And last time they were able to churn some clock. They got the field goal, added on to their lead, but that was a drive that was so long it should have ended in a touchdown. You know that's how they felt.
And we'll both be headed to the airport after the game, but we probably should go to the post-game press conference, because someone's going to ask the head coach about this drive, and he's going to profess that he was happy to get points, and we know that's not true. Okay, after this type of a drive, not getting a touchdown, a huge disappointment.
Now a man open down the middle of the field. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 23 yards the pickup there. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. They'll run on first down with Cannon. And he fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain, second down.
You've got to be impressed by that defensive front on reps like those. They were not being moved off the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that gain.
Oh my God, this nigga more than dragged his feet, Lord.
It's going to be a first down. Well done. A gain there of 21 yards. Back to throw now on first down. And they're not able to hook up there. Incomplete.
I know tight ends love this route because a lot of times they'll take the block first and get a little bit of space and then come across the middle because in their mind, they're thinking catch the ball and then drop the hammer on the little guys in the secondary.
Unable to drop the hammer, he just dropped the pass.
Oh yeah. Hey rookie, get his way, get an interception. Let's go.
And the Giants are going to take over at their own 11-yard line. CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
Evans comes in motion right. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
Jones fakes the give to Barkley.
Huh?
And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down.
I may be an analyst, but I'm also a fan. I love it when people take the big shots downfield, but he was under a lot of duress, and I think that forced the incompletion downfield. Didn't have a real good chance to find his target.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Looking to throw. Jones. He's going to let this one go deep. He's got a man complete. And they're going to get this down to about the 37. So how about this for a change in field position? From inside the 10, here's first down on the other side of the field. Steps away to his left. Throwing left side, it's complete. Touchdown, Giants. A great play there. His 21st touchdown of the season. And the Giants get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. Gano the extra point, and leads down to a field goal at 17-14. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. From just inside the 20, a short kick. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
Hey, interception. Micah High, let's go. Fun ass, nigga.
And the Giants will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line. He's at it again, Charles. He had the pick six last week. Not a pick six here, but an interception.
Hey, it's another Oski, because that's the word we use when we intercept a pass. Oski tells your team to rally around and block for you. Well, that worked really well last week because he had...
The Panther rush too strong. They get there and take him down. They don't want to repeat a first down. They'll keep it on the ground. And he's going to be taken down here as that will lead us to the end of the first half of play. So we've hit halftime. Just a field goal separating these two teams at the break. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Giants set to get the football, and they trail here as we get back underway in the second half. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Hey, Candy!
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
From the 30 on second down, Jones. This is caught by Evans. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
Nice play call right there, and off the play action fake, he bootlegged out to his right, and I really like the patience he showed handling the fake to make the defense buy it. Then I love how he zeroed in on his man coming all the way across the formation and stuck it on him for a nice gain.
Now a play fake here on first down. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Operating from the gun, Jones delivering a pass here to Evans on the out route. And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line. This is 3rd and 1, very likely 4-down territory, even if they don't get it, though. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
Partner, for once in my life, I'll be succinct. In a one-possession game, every single stop like that could be a difference maker.
Here's Jones throwing on 4th down. Got a man, Slayton. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Darius Slayton halfway to 100 now with career touchdown number 50. And the Giants have taken the lead here in this third quarter. Extra point try good by Godot.
Hey, so what are you saying now?
Point game.
What you saying? You said that was it.
Godot now following the touchdown here to kick it away. A short kick taken at the 18. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
I'm not blowing all the way out there.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And they'll be working from behind now following the touchdown a moment ago on the opening drive of the half.
I think the guys right now, as they go out on offense, they're zeroing in on one big key. They don't have to do anything differently just because they're down on the scoreboard now. The intent, still the same in what they plan to do on offense. I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
But they certainly did a nice job there, picking him up out of the backfield and then running stride for stride with him. That's good coverage, and it led to an incompletion.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And the Giants have it. It's picked up. And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line. Well, let's see now, Charles. That's 7 turnovers between last week and this week. 3 here in this game, 4 in last week's game.
You know I do my research, right? And I go all the way back to the best coaches that have ever been in this game. And all of them started with ball security in some form or another, understanding that taking care of the ball was the key to winning games. They can't believe what they're seeing right now because they spend all this time on it with the fundamentals, taking care of it, tucking it away, and they're not doing it.
They begin with a run by Barkley. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Well, partner, I don't think it's any secret that any running back wants to be able to see a hole open so that he can gallop through it. But in this case, he had to slow down. There was really no hole there. And he took a big hit in order to get that 1 yard.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Back to throw. Jones going for the deep.
Oh, he held me.
And that's going to be incomplete.
Oh, my God, he held me.
Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
I usually hesitate when I say a guy's got world-class speed, but this guy might. So let's fire the starter's pistol. Let's go. You've got him, you've got to try and use him. A lot of anticipation with the ball in the air, but no, incomplete.
Before 21-17. I got the ball up. I picked it off. I made a fumble.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Looking to throw. Jones. Pressure comes in. He's brought down. It's a Panther sack. And now we get a timeout called on the defensive side of the ball by the Panthers. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. And the Giants send out their punter now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. That's returnable now for Smith. A big kick there. We'll call it 56 yards on the punt. And the Panthers will take over now, 1st and 10. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Now, they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. Here's 2nd and 8. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. They'll look to throw now on 1st down. To the sideline, and that is a heck of a catch as he was able to get both feet in. A good pickup there, 21 yards. So the drive takes him into Giants territory now, 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well, incomplete.
They'll look to throw again. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Cannon. And he'll be marked down at about the 26-yard line.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 15-yard line. A nice pickup there of 11 yards, and it'll move the sticks.
That's a play that'll likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And his throw is incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes. But the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. On play action, they'll throw. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. DJ Moore with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Panthers have retaken a third quarter lead. Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And that gives him a 3-point lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Piñeiro to kick it off. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
What's in the little?
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing in their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. Throwing Jones. And he'll get this underneath, dropping it off for Barkley. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. The defense surrenders a 13-yard pass play there on 3rd and 1. Gotta say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on 3rd and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the first down.
Quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
Anytime a ball's thrown in the middle of the field that's popped up in the air, I expect someone to catch. Doesn't matter whether it's offense or defense, because there's usually a great amount of bodies in that part of the field. In this case, no one came up with it.
A good action to this point in the third quarter. Just a 3-point game. 2nd and 10. Now Jones. Flushed out right. And they get Jones for the 3rd time in this ball game. Picked off by J.C. Horn. And the Panthers will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line.
For real.
They exited the pocket trying to improvise.
That's what he's going to pass on the beyond.
And Brandon, when you're on the run, sometimes your depth of vision can get skewed just a bit. Now, the beauty of
is it official?
is sometimes your receivers find their way open, but oftentimes you end up closing down part of the field and bringing those defenders to the ball, and that one was picked off.
The drive starting with a
I'm on Instagram. I see it.
I think that's a big pickup for a first first down, because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble
That's
because
the
you might run into a
one
defender.
right there. I don't know what it is, but 2023 niggas get no fight. Hey, yeah, they get no fight for real.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
You mad?
Not his best throw there, but where we
That's
sit
gonna
right
be the
now in the
one.
third quarter, he's had a pretty
Hey.
good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
There's a ball thrown right side and complete. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. It'll be 1st and goal when we come back. We'll return with more after this. This is...
Wow, you got it.
Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. They'll run here with Hubbard, and they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. Now from the 9, here's 2nd and goal. Back to throw here. Toward the left sideline, but it's incomplete.
Had the right idea there, trying to throw it to the sideline, but he led him just a little bit.
I told you, fool. When I was going out there, fool, I was going out there too much, fool. That shit wasn't even. That shit different, fool. Nah, I don't know, though. I don't think so. I don't know, fool.
A lot of tired bodies on that
Nah, they was, but I don't know, fool. I ain't gonna hold you.
3rd and goal. In motion right is Smith. They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal.
Oh, you bum! Hey, all right.
Touchdown, Panthers. Tommy Trimble, a 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Panthers are able to build on to their 4th quarter lead. Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Piñeiro to kick it off. Taking it about the 1. And he returns this to the 22.
You put it after you play, or you play right?
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Yeah, the script really is flipped for them. The momentum on the other sideline, and now they have to try and battle back from a 2-score deficit. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Back to throw. Jones. They'll find Everett there, complete. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. And that's good for a gain of 6, and that will bring up 2nd down. Well, that tight end position, it just seems to continue to evolve every year in the NFL.
Yeah, you're getting really terrific athletes. A lot of them maybe were wide receivers at one point. They continue to give you speed, great hands, and big bodies, which make them excellent targets for quarterbacks.
From just shy of midfield, Jones, and he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. Jones, off play action. The throw there going to be incomplete.
I think it's safe to say they've made some questionable decisions out there so far. Forced some throws into tight coverage. He's already been picked off in this game. 4th down now, but he was fortunate on that one, not to have another turnover on his ledger.
Desperation time now. Here's Jones. That's going to be complete to his tight end, Everett. And he is going to have the Giants first down as they'll get the conversion on a gain of 14. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's second down.
It is certainly becoming rarer by the year to see your franchise guy take a hit like that. The defender couldn't believe he had a shot to light him up. So when you take off and run, you have to make sure you can slide, get out of bounds, anything. Just don't leave yourself open to hits like that.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left. Throwing again on second down. Jones. Throw left side, taken in by Slayton. Jones now on first down. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he's out of bounds, almost gets to the 10. Another good completion on the drive as the Giants have a first down.
Well, every drive from here out is definitely crucial and critical. They know that they need to get at least 3 here to get it back to a one-score game. But I can't imagine that in their huddle that they're thinking at all about getting a field goal. They want to get into the end zone and then try and get the ball back again.
Now Jones throwing on first down. And that is incomplete.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
So after the incompletion on first, now second and 10. Back to throw again. And he's got it. Touchdown. A great effort there. His second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Giants have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth. Gano the extra point. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. A fairly short kick from the 14. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They've been rolling the last couple of drives, each inning in touchdowns. So this game is... And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. And the Giants are going to take possession of the football. A seismic shift in momentum here in the fourth quarter. That's the break that the defense needed.
And you know as well as I do, people are going to question the play call in that situation. Sometimes you have to question the execution, not necessarily the call. And in this case, those defenders found a way to give their team a chance.
Here's Jones on first and 10. He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone.
You
and that is dropped.
bum! Oh my God.
Game changer, but
Nigga, so sorry, man.
Trying to erase that deficit all at once.
Eat anything for that.
He took it. Unfortunately for him, incomplete.
After the incomplete pass, here now is second and 10. Jones with a handoff to Barkley. And he's going to be met at about the 43. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. Good job there keeping him to a short gain. Of course, he's coming off a really terrific performance, reigning NFC Defensive Player of the Week.
And I know people get caught up in, well, if you're the reigning Defensive Player of the Week, you must have made a bunch of spectacular plays. I think you mixed in a few of those, but most of the plays are just like we saw there. Keep them to short gains, make the fundamental tackle.
So the completion good for just 3. And that's going to make it 4th down.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. And I tell you what, he got it from 58 and had lots of leg behind it. And in the 4th quarter, this game is tied. So they hadn't called on him at all until this point, but he comes through here and buries one from long range.
Yeah, that's awfully impressive because usually kickers like to get that first one out of their system in the 1st quarter, sort of get them into the flow of the game, but to come in this late and knock it down from long distance, give him a lot of credit.
Keep it up. Keep it up.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And we essentially have a brand new ball game. After that last field goal has tied us all up, we brace for what should be an exciting rest of this 4th quarter. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A good pickup there at 22. So one play and they're already just shy of midfield. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. The quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
It's not the first time they've gone his way on this drive, and they were obviously keyed into him because they were there to help break that pass up.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Smith will come in motion right. And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Looking here for Smith downfield.
Oh my God, that pass in the 1st, bro.
But the contact is going to move the ball well downfield.
That's crazy.
So now then the penalty's got him set up with a 1st and goal. They'll look to throw. He hits more on the screen. He'll get only 2 there, and it's 2nd and goal.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
2nd and 4. And this is going to be intercepted. Shaquille Griffin with a pick. And the Giants
got him.
Football at their own 1-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Last time out, you remember their drive stalled, but thanks to their kicker, booted a long field goal to at least get them 3. Now here they'll try to do better and find the end zone.
And in our experience, how much fun is it for coaches to know that they've got a kicker who can nail it from long distance? Now the hard part is, as an offensive play caller, you don't want that in your head too much where you're relying on it, and he goes out and gets the job done for them. But I'm quite sure he would be content to just kick extra points from here on out.
Yeah, absolutely no question. I think his teammates would be okay with him just kicking the extra points as well. A game-winning field goal would be a chip shot from here. Let's see how they play it on 1st and goal. They'll try and run for it with Barkley. And he's going to bull his way into the end zone for a Giants touchdown. Saquon Barkley hitting double digits with his 10th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Giants have broken our tie and have taken a fourth-quarter lead. Extra point try good by Gano. They will take a 7-point lead. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They're looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete. This defense hasn't had the best showing in this game. A critical knockdown there. If they can hang on, I guess the end will kind of justify the means.
Certainly, and just think of it this way. It may not be the quantity of the plays that they've had because those haven't been great, but they get a few more quality ones like that. That could finish things off for them.
And he's got the hook up to Moore. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 32-yard line. The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in the game. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Looking left side, and he's got him in. That's Cannon.
He called me earlier. I ain't get a touch on him though.
16 yards to the 16 and a first down. That's what they need right now. Get the first down, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
Just playing smart football, understanding the situation, making the plays necessary, and making sure that clock stops at every opportunity.
Yeah. I'm as soon as this game over, I'm gonna call you. All right.
They'll look to throw. And it's caught. And he is across and for the score. And now they can tie the game in the final stages with the extra point.
Oh.
And go for the win.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And we may very well be headed to overtime. Set to go now with the kickoff. These two teams all even again as we continue in this wild fourth quarter. This taken in at the goal line. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And Charles, obviously not much time left. I'm curious to see if there's enough for them to get into field goal range and try to win this thing.
And partner, you and I both know the save calls to kneel and just take it into overtime. But it's also very tough to pass up a chance to win it right now as well. But remember, if you do attempt that, it's got to be a big play downfield and still leave yourself enough time to get your field goal unit out there and kick for the win.
Jones. He's got his man. That's Everett, the tight end. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. It's a little teaching moment here. Overtime rules. Remind us how this goes, partner.
Okay, so in the past...
So the first crack here in overtime goes to the New York Giants as we are back underway. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And able to get this out to the 25. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. All set up for him right now, Charles. Opening possession of overtime. They've got the football. They also obviously have this home crowd behind them in a big way.
They get that extra energy from them, but they've got to be careful not to let that adrenaline get away from them and play too fast or create errors of their own making. Use that energy, embrace it, but make sure they chant.
He's got a man, complete. And they're going to be set up now with the ball at the 13-yard line. Explosion plays always break the back of a defense, and overtime to put them in the red zone, that was huge.
I like your description there, because when you get an explosion play, now people are really scrambling on defense. Now they're looking to each other. Who's going to step up? Who's going to make a play? Offensive guys have the momentum. Now they're in the red zone. They've got to be thinking attack, trying to get it into the end zone.
And this will be caught. Touchdown. They needed overtime to get it done, but put this one in the win column. Charles, normally when you see a group score this many points, it's a...
Yeah, let me show you how to be a star. Let me show you how to go far, far. Let me show you how to shine bright. Let me show you how to shine bright. Let me show you how to be a star. Yeah, pull up with a baddie in a fancy car. How to party like a rock star and play guitar like a superstar. Yeah, and I'm so tired of them playing with me. Yeah, pushing my buttons, this ain't no game to me. Yeah, ain't got time to be explaining me. Yeah, I'ma just take over the game, baby. Yeah, let me show you how to be a star. Let me show you how to go far, far. Let me show you how to shine bright. Let me show you how to shine bright. Let me show you how to raise the bar, how to go large, how to take it too far. Let me show you how to show up and show out and surf the crowd. Trust me, you ain't never seen nothing like this. You ain't never been to a show like this.